contractions that start and stop and just refuse to turn into actual labor, you're not broken, you're likely just experiencing prodromal labor. Let's talk about what it is, what it's not, and what can actually help. My name is Jamie. I'm a midwife. I create helpful tools and guides to help prepare for birth and postpartum period. You can find them all in my Etsy shop linked below. Let's start with what is prodromal labor. Prodromal labor is contractions that are real and often very painful. Unfortunately, they start and stop and can go on for hours without making any progress. Women experiencing prodromal labor often notice contractions lasting for hours on end, but they don't increase in intensity or get closer together. They may be painful and real, but they're not changing. They either stay consistent in their intensity or they're all over the place without developing a consistent pattern. Unfortunately, prodromal labor most often kicks up in the evenings or at night. I've noticed this happens more often in women who have had multiple babies than in first-time moms, though it's not unheard of. Now that we've covered what prodromal labor is, we're going to cover what prodromal labor is not. Prodromal labor is not a stalled labor. A stalled labor is when contractions have been causing dilation of the cervix, but they have stalled for a variety of reasons. You can check out my video on what causes that and how to fix that here. Unfortunately, it's not always easy to tell the difference between early labor and prodromal labor, and only time reveals which it is. Early labor will cause contractions that do become more intense and consistent and grow closer together, while prodromal labor doesn't. Whether it's prodromal labor or early labor, the focus is still the same, and that is rest, because you don't want to start labor exhausted. If it is prodromal labor, nothing you can do will kick it into real labor. So don't waste your time trying. Let's talk about the 4 reasons that often cause prodromal labor. First and foremost, it's often the baby is in a bad position and working on getting in a better position to prepare for labor. Second, hormonal shifts and the nervous system shifting towards the end of pregnancy often lead to experiencing contractions. Third, when women are exhausted and dehydrated, they are more likely to experience prodromal labor. And fourth, magnesium deficiency can lead to inconsistent muscle cramps or contractions throughout the entire body, but especially noticed in the uterus. So what actually helps prodromal labor? And when I say help, I don't mean progress into labor. What helps calm it down so that you can be well rested when labor actually begins? The first thing I always recommend to moms experiencing prodromal labor is the Miles circuit. It's a series of 3 poses that help get the baby in a good position. If prodromal labor is being caused by the baby not being in a good position, this usually helps solve that problem and make labor more effective when it does actually begin. An Epsom salt bath or magnesium supplement or cream may also help cause contractions to mellow out. Additionally, drinking lots of fluid, including electrolyte drinks or coconut water, can also help calm down contractions. If it is a position thing, a trip to the chiropractor may also help straighten the body out so the baby can be aligned and hopefully you're getting more restful sleep. So when should you let your provider know what's going on? If you notice contractions becoming stronger and more consistent, if you notice your water break, if you're experiencing any bleeding with contractions, or if you just need some extra reassurance. If you found this helpful and are looking for more information on all things pregnancy, birth, and postpartum related, hit the subscribe button below.